all of me? Why not take all of me? Can't you see I'm no good without you? Take my lips, I'll never use them. Take my arms, I want to lose them. Your goodbye left me with eyes that cry. How can I go on, dear, without you? You took the best, so why not take the rest? Why not take all of me? Hey guys, hope you enjoyed that rendition. I looked a little bit bedraggled. I noticed my tie was pulled to the side and all kinds of things, but it doesn't matter. I think the main point here is the chords, the way I play them, and you may be interested in learning those. I actually recorded this song on an album with a trio called Old Jazz New School. You can check that out on Spotify. I'll put it below. And if you enjoy these lessons, make sure you subscribe to the channel, put a comment, make sure you click like. All those things help. Don't forget to do those things. And of course, if you want, you can jump on the Patreon, throw a couple $2 a month to me. You can get the charts, I should say, and I do a whole bunch of other styles as well. So yeah, definitely check that out, and if you want to support, you can. Otherwise, like I said, subscribe. It all really helps. So in the version you just watched, I did a fancy intro and all these sorts of things. Don't worry about that. I'm going to walk you through the chords, and in fact, you'll be able to use those same chords to make your own intro, which I'll quickly explain at the end. Let's focus on the main chords of the song, the variations that I use. Here we go. So the first chord on the chart for all of me is generally a C major 7. Okay, I prefer a C6-9. It just sounds warmer and a little bit more old school swing. So I play this 3rd fret, 2nd fret, 2nd fret, 3rd fret, 3rd fret. Use your 3rd and pinky there, and put the 2nd finger up the top like that. So, and we're gonna play 2 bars of this. You can vary it by putting your 2nd finger on the 6th string. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, nice and light with the pick, guys. For some reason, I actually nearly dropped the pick a few times, which is unusual. That doesn't usually happen, but that's how loose I hold the pick. So yeah, definitely keep that in mind. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Move that 2nd finger over, and we block the 5th string. Nothing there. Gives it a little bit of thump. The next chord that I use, E7, just use the open E7. And then you can use this variation. Okay, so E7 is 0, 2, 0, 1. I'm not really hitting much beyond that, but if you want to, they're both open. Or you can vary it by putting your pinky on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. And then the variation of the E7 I might do for the 4th bar of the tune would be something along these lines, and I may not have even used this in the song, but this was my foundation for everything that I've developed with all of me. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, E7. And this chord is 4th fret, deadened 5th string, 2nd fret, 4th fret, and the D, or the 3rd fret there with my 2nd finger. You could probably not worry about that, just play. And what am I doing here? Well, the chords on the original chart are C major 7, like I said. I've varied that. Then we've got an E7, and I'm playing an E7, and I'm just mixing those notes up, okay? We have a G sharp. The G sharp's now there. Same E from an E chord. The D is the 7th, the flattened 7th degree, which makes it an E7. So this is the sort of thing that I'm doing. I won't get too into it, but at least you understand there's some very simple theory behind it that you can go away and learn. Yeah, something I'm actually going to offer later down the track is a little bit more information about this stuff, okay? So we do our 2 bars of E7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the next chord is an A7. This is just a regular shell voicing of a dominant 7 chord, or 7 chord, same thing. 5th fret, 5th fret, and 6th fret, just like that, okay? So now Now I do a walk up here. You don't have to do it every time. You could just sit on that A7 chord for 2 bars. But if you want to do a chord fill as such, we do this. Did I walk through that chord 5th, 5th, and 6th fret, blocking the 5th string? Okay, hopefully you can see that. Apologies if I've forgotten. So 1, 2. The next chord we could do is I guess it's not sure what I would actually call it. It's an E minor / B technically. Okay, but really what's happening here is it's a bit like playing the bass. You can walk a few notes around. We're still just playing over A minor, but we get a little bit of movement, a little bit of tension. So we've got the A7, E minor 7 / B, okay? So that's 7th fret blocking the 5th, 5th fret and 7th fret. And you could literally move that up 1 fret and then move it up another. And that's gonna sound quite good. So 1, 2, maybe do a bar of your A7, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, no. 2 strums of A7. 1, 2. E minor / B. That would be an F minor / C. And then this is just really an inversion of the A7. We've got so we would call that an A / C sharp. Okay, so that is a great little walk up. I really enjoyed that. I kind of worked this stuff out from listening to and looking at the charts of guys like Fats Waller, you know, the Ain't Misbehavin' and some of those original charts. If you look at what the piano did, very clever little things like this, okay? Now, one little bit here you can vary if you like. You can actually use a diminished chord here, so that would be 8, 7, and 8, and then go back to the A / C sharp I showed you just before, okay? So that would be, it's just a joining chord. Join them up. Now we're off to a D minor 7. So 5th fret, 7th fret, 5th fret, 6th fret. Very stock kind of voicing, nothing too fancy. You could do this or like that, okay? I'll show you that one a little bit later. This one here, 5, 7, 5, 6, 5, barring straight across. If you like, grab the 5th fret on the 6th string. I should mention I did a lesson recently, a theory lesson, where I teach all these different chords and the scales that go with them, and I actually teach all these basic shell voicings, these shell voicings that you can use on jazz standards like this, and this was one of them, in fact. Okay, so that's the D minor 7. Then we go back to an E7, but this time I play it here. I could play it here, but I like to grab it there because it's nearby. So D minor 7, 2 bars of that. Then we've got our E, what I would call an E7 / B. Okay, you could do that for 2 bars. Yeah. And that chord is 7, 6, and 7, blocking the 5th string. Now, if you want to vary it, okay, I won't even put this in the chart. I'll just show you something really cool. Anything shaped like that, you can move it up 3 frets and it will still work. It'll be the same chord more or less, okay? Excuse my out of key singing. Just finding my place. So that E7 / B, if we drop it back 3 frets, maybe we could do a bar of that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Leave it a little late if you want to do these really tense things. So I've just dragged it back 3 frets. Then we're up to an A minor 7, 5, block 5, 5, 2, 3, 4, 2 bars of that. 1, 2, 3. D7 / A. So instead of playing a D7 like this, we're dropping the root note there in the D. We're putting it there, and that is 5th fret, 4th on the 4th string, 5th fret on the 3rd string, and 3rd fret on the 2nd string. Okay, and then what we do, so that's a D dominant 7. So we do 2 bars of that. And then we do 1 bar of D minor 7. Now, all we have to do to make this a D minor 7 is take the F sharp, which is the major 3rd of the key of D, flatten it down to a natural F. That's now a D minor 7. one bar of this, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the shell voicing of a 7 chord like the A7, only now from G. So that's a G7, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we're actually right back to the A section, and all of this repeats. So I'm not going to show you any of these. I'm not going to talk you through any of these chords until we get to a new chord again. So what I'll do, I'll actually play right from the beginning so you can see everything that's happening here. I'll do it with the variations. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I've forgotten. Sorry, E7/B. I was trying to articulate it with words. Anyway, here it is. Drop it back. A minor 7. D7/A. 2 bars of that. 1 bar of this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 bar of G7. Now, if you like here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, you can do that little variation too. Exactly the same as what we did with the A7. Do the A7/C sharp. Okay, or what we ended up with. You can do that with any dominant 7 chord. Okay. It's yeah. So try and take these and use them for yourself. Then we're back to the A section after that. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to here. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Change the rhythm of that one, but you know what to do. Okay. What I do here, the chords on the chart are F, F minor. All right, but what I do, I actually play my F chord like this. So I play the A, the F, and the C, just an F major triad, all mixed around, blocking that 5th string for that little funk. So I do 1, 2, 3, 4. For F minor, I know that the 3rd of F major is A. That note A, if I drop that down by flattening it 1, becomes a flat 3rd of F. That's now an F minor chord. How cool is that? That's all it took. Even cooler is that we're on our way towards G, and G is a really important note to see. So what I'm going to do, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just going to drop this down, and that right there is a very tricky way or clever way of playing a C chord, if I may so say. I'm real clever, I can't speak. If I may say so myself, because this is a C major 7 here, right? C, E, and a B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got a major 3rd. That's a major 7. But what I'm going to do is I'm not going to worry about the C. We're going to play the G instead, which is an integral part of a C chord. It is the 5th. So I'm going to get rid of the 3rd. I'm going to, the root note. I'm going to play the 5th instead. Why did I do that? Because it sounds damn good when we run it straight off the A flat, and it just falls together. So the next thing after this is an A7 chord, okay? The other thing, I didn't do this in the little cover I did before, but you can actually play a B flat 7 and then drop back to that A7, okay? You already know this chord, okay? So 1, 2, shell voicing of a 7 and drop back to A7, 2, 3, 4, okay? So from this part, 1, 2, 3, 4, the F minor, C to B flat 7, A7, and then to finish off, D minor 7, G7, okay, same D minor 7 as before, same G7 as before, C6, 9, E flat diminished 7, okay, so that's from the 5th string, 6, 7 on the 4, 5 on the 3, 7 on the 2, and then D minor 7 like that. Okay, you already know that one. G7, and then we're here, and you can do that same turnaround again. And that's it. That's the whole song, and that turnaround at the end happens one almost. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll play the second A. All right, so you've done. We're coming to the second A, second time around. Oh, I didn't do the walk up. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I did it differently again. You can vary these how you like, guys. I'm just trying to give you some consistency. I don't perform like that. I do whatever takes my fancy, and when I'm teaching, I fall into that mode. My apologies. I'm going to do this one more time from the second A. Here we go. That's what I wanted. 2, 3. Okay, so here's the F. F minor. C. A7. Okay, I did it without the B flat. If you want the B flat, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. G7, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Start all over again. If you want to end the song, just end it there. I'll show you one really cool thing. A great turnaround for this song is you come back, so you do you repeat from there again. So let me show you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Play a C9 instead, like this. 3, 2, 3, 3, 3. So you go C9. And you go back from the F again. One more time. 3 times the charm. Oh, I did a regular F there. You could do that too. The F minor like that, or you could do a regular F minor. It's just boring though. It doesn't sound like jazz to me, or old jazz. It just sounds, I don't know, like not the same. So I would, even if you did that F, go back to your other F minor. Then. Okay, a little simple outro there. You could just use the arpeggio. Okay, you can learn all that stuff on my channel. Check out my theory videos, especially the all chords, arpeggios and modes one. That will cover a lot of ground in an exercise that once you learn, you can do in 2.5 minutes, or probably 5, both. Anyway, getting off the track. So guys, that's it. Please check out my other videos. Subscribe at least. I do actually find in the statistics on these videos, I get the least subscribers from them, which blows my mind because they're getting plenty of views. So check them out. There's more to come. There's more videos like this. And of course, ask me some questions if you've got some questions. What other songs would you like me to do? Let me know. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.